I want to do a video on Garcinia Madruno. So much misinformation or information that's different. It's like, it's about, I don't know. Anyway, this is our Garcinia Madruno. I bought this plant. It was an unknown plant. And then I thought it may have been a cha-cha recently. And this tree is like, I don't know, it's 5 feet tall and about an inch around, and I've owned the tree for a while. It's been in the ground here for a little more than 5 years. And this particular tree is not on water. Drip. I don't know why. I thought I connected everyone that was in the ground, but not this. Anyway, it has 2 little fruits, and with Garcinias, they say that Garcinia Madruno could be dioecious, or I forget the term. Has both male and female flowers on it, which is the case with this one, though they all look like they're female flowers. But this is the first time it's ever fruited. And I just put a little cow manure around it and grow it at the edge of our forest next to a deciduous, or a nitrogen fixing tree. But the soil here is like, whoa, it's like forest soil. It's exactly what I've been after. And we're, you know, we go above and beyond organic. That's why we're certified biodynamic. And we don't, applying like a slow release fertilizer when you plant your tree in a permaculture type situation, and then adding like a handful of Osmocote or slow release fertilizer into the hole or whatever, that eats up this. So it not only eats up stable organic matter and organic matter, but it also bypasses the tree's natural communication it has to acquire nutrients with the mycorrhizal fungi. So when you put synthetic fertilizers with your organics, it's not organic. It's telling the tree that it does not need any help. It has everything it needs. And sure, it speeds up the growth of the tree, but it's not good for the environment, and it's not good for the long-term health of your tree. You can see the bumps on the fruit. It's I found that Garcinias tend to not drop fruit once they form them. At least that's my experience fruiting Garcinias. So they could get knocked off by an animal or me, but that's not the case, hopefully. So Here's the soil over here. And when it's dry, of course it doesn't even feel dry. It feels wet. And this is it. This is soil health. You can't get this with wood chips. This is wood chips alone. I applied wood chips, but I applied logs. And the oak logs that I use are already inoculated with fungus to break them down. So if you chop them up, it is not probably the best thing, is what I'm thinking. And you don't have to. And competing with other plants, that's not the case. Plants don't do that. Plants don't compete with each other in a natural biological system, generally. Sometimes it happens, but grass and little weeds and stuff like that is a sign of how you can tell if your soil is healthy. I mean, that's how you tell. And since this was white sand at one time, you need the roots to hold the soil together. So planting Garcinias and growing Garcinias naturally, I know it's possible without even watering them because I do it. But you're not going to be able to do it if you add Osmocote or any synthetic fertilizers to an organic system. You have to apply water because that's how salts function. And this tree sure doesn't look like it needs anything, and it hasn't rained here in at least 5 weeks. So anyway, organic, real organic, is very easy. You just have to believe in it and be rational. It works.